shooting The Lovin' Spoonful, and here they are. Whenever I got them in a group shot, they would always try to wreck the photo some way, you know, by giving me the finger or something like that. One day when I was with The Lovin' Spoonful, Mama Cass called up and said, I'm going to bring some friends by, and it was the Hollies with Graham Nash there in the middle standing. And Graham said, oh, you're a photographer, we need some pictures, so we'll come back tomorrow. And you know, here's The Lovin' Spoonful, they tried to wreck every shot I took. But on the other hand, the Hollies were like Vogue models. It blew my mind. You know, they were, where should we stand? What do you want to, I mean, they were so cooperative. Almost made it more difficult. Here's the Monkees on their set. Early in my career, a Teeny Bopper magazine called me Tiger Beat and asked me if I would go and spend the day photographing the Monkees on their TV show, and I got to be friends with them, and before long I was their photographer. That's a book, Autobiography of a Yogi by Yogananda, which I had given to Peter. That was a book that greatly influenced me in the early 60s, really changed my life reading that book. So I gave it to friends of mine, and I was happy to see Peter reading it. In Laurel Canyon, my neighbor Mark Holman, that's him second from the left, he lived across the street from me. So I went on the road with the Turtles, and we were driving in Wisconsin, and we saw all these signs that said cheese and an arrow pointing, and we followed them for about a half an hour, and we came to the Bass Lake Cheese Factory. And so they're eating cheese on a stick there. And we got back in the car, and then we saw this sign, and we had to stop and take a picture. That's called, when I was a teenager, I had a girlfriend whose father was a brigadier general, and he would always, if you made a mistake or something, he would say, that's PPP, poor prior planning. And this was an example of poor prior planning, I always thought.